Hello, wherever and whenever you are, and welcome. Welcome back to the steamy jungles of the Snout of Omgar, an island off the south coast of Chult, where we find our adventurers romping through this mini summer campaign, a mere 7 sessions of which we are past halfway, and we're hurtling towards the end, and hopefully they will be victorious and thwart the evil plans of those at work here on the island. Now, before we jump into the story and all that kind of goodness, let me say a few thank yous. First and foremost, to all of you here with us already, Omi and Patch and CZ and everyone, thank you so much. Wonderful to have you all here, and everyone else that's there for the show as well. Nice to see you. Do give us a shout if you are so inclined. And also, the people in the VOD squad, catching up with our stories whenever you are able. We are very, very appreciative, and it is a massive, massive thank you to you too. VOD squad, he says, yes, over on YouTube you can have access to all of our VODs. You can see all of our different campaigns that go on through the week that we have going on here, all kinds of adventures and folks playing with us, and they are all over there. So, if you want to give that a follow, also our Twitter is there if you want to give that a follow for news and what's coming up, such as guest appearances by wonderful folks like AJ here from over on Winter's Tales. Also a fantastic YouTube channel that you should check out if you're interested in world building a world together and discussing all of the things that are going on and making a world, and then later on playing a game in that world. A very interesting project that is just getting rolling, so do jump on over there and catch up. Very easy to catch up at the moment. Going to be trickier later on, so jump on over there as soon as you can. And then also you can hear about places that we are headed to go and play, like the lovely, lovely Druidity GM, who we were privileged to be a part of last Friday and other times throughout the weekend for AJ, as we had the absolute pleasure of being part of their hugely successful charity project for the Starlight Children's Foundation in Australia. Fantastic people doing fantastic work, supported by a fantastic community. So any of you that are here today that helped support everything over the weekend, thank you so much. It was absolutely just so heartwarming and just wonderful to see it all going so well. Second highest amount raised by a private charity thing on the platform. Very, very good indeed. Spectacular stuff. And speaking of support and the like, may I also say a massive thank you to the wonderful gentleman who is supporting us, CZRPG, in the corner of the game screen there and over in chat as well. Welcome in, sir. It's a pleasure to see you. The fabulous CZRPG is a multi-bestseller on the DM's Guild. Do head on over there and check them out. And also, you can have the opportunity to win yourself a copy of the wonderful Encounters in Chult from said CZRPG. And, sorry, I'm quickly grabbing my iPad here as I want to start up the giveaway. Excuse me. Oop. All right, so yes, tonight we'll be running a giveaway for your chance to win Encounters in Chult. All sorts of incredible encounters and different scenarios for your party to encounter either in Chult or any other jungle setting for that matter, really. Really fantastic stuff. So, let me get this going. All right, wake up. Sorry. There's flashback to this morning, getting my sons up for school after summer vacation. Right, wake up!
Wake up, you! Get up!
Okay, so anyway, I will let that going. I will keep saying hello and thank you to people. Spinner, check your Twitch whispers. I need information. Okay, yes. So everyone, please, yes, do give CZ a hi, hello, and check them out because they have so many fantastic things coming out, including soon their very first full adventure, which you will be able to see played here on Phoenix Iwaki starting in October. Oh, cheers, Spinner. Okay, so let me get this rolling here. Now, as we are getting things going, let us say a massive thank you to also the fabulous people at Sirenscape for all the sounds and music and effects that you'll be hearing throughout our shows. Incredible stuff. You can try them out for free at sirenscape.com, and if you like it, you can become a Super Siren subscriber and have access to that stuff all of the time. Fully recommend it. And also over on YouTube, the fabulous channels that are Dark Fantasy Studio, Travis Savoy, and Epic Journey, and over on Patreon, Will Savino. All the sources that we have for our music, including this music you're hearing right now from Travis Savoy's Tomb of Annihilation soundtrack, which is of course based in Chult. You can head over to our VODs, which is the YouTube link just before in the chat there, and you can get the links for all of those and find out how wonderful they are for yourself. Now, just before I get this giveaway going, let me recap what happened last time and let my players introduce themselves while I tap away on my iPad here. Last time, you were in the jungle and you had just finished chatting with the treant Teresa, and she headed off to meet with, check out what's going on at the mud pits of Florb and see what was happening at that location. And you headed back to Ahoy Hoy for a long rest and a little spot of mild shopping. And as you woke up the next day and headed through the jungle, you were attacked by pygmy undead, strange, vicious little creatures, which you defeated, and were strangely curious and slightly perturbed to see that some essence of them was drawn into your little friend's staff as our kobold Waku. No, nothing happened? It was all fine? Okay, cool. It's all ice cream, everyone. Okay, so as you continued on your way and heard there were even more undead at the mud pools of Florb, you arrived and to see that it was indeed true. There were these hideous armored skeletal warriors and a gigantic undead phoenix, the antithesis of the phoenix creature, as it flew around the mud pits, dripping and sloughing off parts of itself as it squawked through a rasping throat as it circled around the space. Not quite sure how to proceed, you discovered, said Florb, the mud mephit who was living here in the pools and was very fond of bathing in the pools with all the turtles and hanging out with them like a bunch of Japanese oji-sans in an onsen. But you discovered that he was hiding away as he'd been driven out of his own mud pits by these foul creatures, and you decided that you should put your best foot forward, your best zombie foot forward, and you used some of the mud and all of the substances around to do a good makeup job and pass yourselves off as zombies as you lurched and into the mud pits trying to get through. Unfortunately, that undead phoenix I mentioned was a rather perceptive fellow and clicked that you were trying to fool them and swung around to attack. You leapt to your own defense, and as you did, Shadov, our paladin of vengeance in the name of Bast, ignited his sword with flame. And luckily, flame within close proximity to the mud pits was the trigger for a portal to the plane of elemental earth that Florb had asked you about and was trying to decide how to trigger, as two of his friends had disappeared through it, gone home, and he wanted to join them. You managed to do so, and as the portal roared into life and slurped and slopped and got everyone started being pulled towards it, and the undead phoenix was also dragged towards it, as were all the skeletons and other nasty things knocking about the place. But one small drawback, Corvena, our Kalashtar barbarian, was bestride the undead phoenix's neck and beak, and there was a slight panic as we thought they had been lost through the portal themselves, but they dramatically emerged from the mud and crawled up and out, escaping the pull of the extra planar plug hole. And you managed to escape all of the undead as they were dragged off to probably suffocation. Oh no, they can't suffocate. They're probably just trapped in earth forever now because they're just hanging out there as undead. Woe betide anyone that goes tunneling through the plane of elemental earth. And you were left on the edge of the mud pools, looking towards the middle, where there is a tent, a kind of expedition tent erected, and you were wondering if this was to do with these strange cultists that you have seen around the island, and you approached our little friend Waku invisibly and out as somewhat of a vanguard, and you... Is that the right word? Vanguard? No. It's at the back. Anyway, he was out front, and he was sneakily going along invisibly towards this tent as its flaps burst open, and a very angry-looking tiefling came charging out, saying that you would never defeat them, and confronted you with their magic-looking staff, quite menacingly. And that is where we left things. So, if I could pass it over to my lovely players, I will let them introduce themselves, who they are playing, and where they are at, whilst I get this giveaway underway. So once you see the chat prompt, you can... Yes, there is a gift. As just a moment, please, and I will get that going, and you can have your opportunity to win the fabulous CGRPGs Encounters in Jot. When you see the prompt in chat, please start to enter as fast as you can, and then at the end of the show we will see who is our lucky winner. So, going around the overlay from myself here, Koa Venom, if you would be so kind.
If I can unmute myself.
There it is.
Which I cannot do. Hi, I'm AJ Winters. I am a creative being on the internet. As John said, I have my channel Winter's Tales that you can go check out, where I do world building. But also, I wanted to shout out, someone sent me this beautiful shirt from Witchwood and Warlock, which is bloody awesome, and they gave me a little code, so you guys can get 15% off shirts as well. I'm going to put it in chat for you all, because it's so lovely, and I'm like flattered, so had to shout them out for that. Nice. Tonight I'm playing Koa-Ravenna, the Kalashtar barbarian who's quite violent and jumped on a dead phoenix last week. out of rage or creativity, whatever you want to call it. But yes, she's temperamental, but she's fun.
Thank you very much. And with that, you can see there the entries for the giveaway are open. Type exclamation enter for your chance to win. Thank you very much. Waku, please.
Hello, it is me, Josh.
Can I confirm?
I play Firemaw and Tolm and Waku. Now, Waku is a great and powerful kobold spellcaster of the warlock variety, but don't worry about that right now. We're not really talking about that. Nothing happened worth mentioning. Anyway, we're pretty excited. There's probably treasure nearby, which is of course always what I'm looking for. But first we're going to kill a tiefling, and that's okay. Like, he looks mean, so we're gonna kill him. Anyway, yeah, I'm excited.
Thank you. Okay. Now, moving on. Shadov.
Alright, I'm Shadov, Lauren Drow of Vengeance. Paladin.
There it is.
Drow. Vengeance. So, yeah, I ignited a sword that activated some portals, and very suspicious of my friend Waku, who absorbs souls all of a sudden. Other than that, yeah, I'm looking forward to killing some monsters.
Thank you. Wanda, please.
I'm Aelin. I'm playing Wander, the Fearbold Grave Cleric, and was just a wee bit concerned about, souls and undead and cultists and all that jazz.
Thank you. And last but not least, Kidash.
Hey, Andy. I'm playing Kidash, the Twaddle Druid. He's very excited just to be back on the Snout of Omgar and exploring and restoring the island to its natural state. So, hoping that his group of 5 can really restore the island back to what it was before. Looking forward to exploring the tent right now.
Yes.
Let's go.
Well, maybe restore it to what it was before. Maybe even something new and even greater as the
Maybe
total
improve on that.
prophecy of the 5. What do we think, folks? Can Spinner enter again for the chance to gift it onto someone? They are a very lucky person.
Have they won twice in a row now?
Yes.
Ooh, Spinner.
I think twice is a good ceiling. but thank you for checking. Sorry, AJ, I sent you a Discord message. Sorry. Out of the blue. Speaking of. Right, okay. Yes, thank you, Omi. Much better memory than me. Alright, thank you, everybody. Now, there we go. So let us return to this dramatic happening here on the edge of the Muppets. Not Muppets, Muppets. Sorry, I heard myself saying that. That's not. No, yes.
There's Kermit right over there. Can see.
Right, okay. So, this tiefling has emerged, and they are brandishing this cane towards you with this dully glowing red ember on the end, as they are apparently the leader of the cult of eternal flame. Another elemental cult witnessed here, up to no good, on the Snout of Omgar. What, dear players, would you like to do?
Well, Waku is invisible, of course.
Yes.
So the ethereal voice comes from the nothingness, and he says, "Yes, but you are nothing before the great and powerful spellcaster Waku." Cast Shatter on the
Okay, so this sudden voice appears from out of the nothingness between the two groups, and a sudden... Well, tell me, Waku, what does your version of Shatter look like?
Well, the staff, as he appears, the staff glows brightly, I think, a purple glow first. And this energy shoots out and kind of seems like it's encapsulating the area before it rattles and cracks and shakes, and the entire thing, all the arcane energy seems to snap out of place and break.
Okay. Now, the rest of you back towards the edge where Florb had been entreating Shadov to open the portal again so that he could go home when this happened. You see Florb go, whoa. And it's like, ah! They kind of look slightly panicked as you see this massive spell go off, and the relatively thin crust of solidified mud and soil is also affected by this spell, and with this mighty crack, you see the whole kind of central area in front of where the tent is. The tent is destroyed, right? You just see it just fall in on itself, and it's still sticking up in various parts. Like there's like some furniture and stuff in there, although some of that does seem to be rather lopsided as well as the spell goes off. And the area of mud and dried earth in front of the tent where this tiefling had emerged suddenly caves in from underneath them, and they, very cartoony, just like hang there for just 2 seconds and then just disappear. And there is a roar of pain and frustration and anger, and Florb just cackles down into the tubes. What do the rest of you do?
There's some quiet swearing in giant.
Wanda.
Ooh, ooh.
Did anyone see me go into the mud? I thought I was dead.
All that treasure. It's gone. It's all gone.
What treasure? I don't know what you're talking about. Like the skeleton's armor?
There was clearly treasure in there. There was gonna be treasure in the tent.
We see how deep the hole is.
The area in front of the tent collapsed. The tent is still there, mate. It's okay. Waku, it's okay. A disembodied voice says.
Oh God. I was
Actually,
so
no,
scared.
I can do this properly. Hang on. A disembodied says. The disembodied voice says.
Waku, pull yourself together. It's clearly fine. It's right there.
Oh. I had a little panic attack. Okay. Let's go.
Okay. So, Kinash, sorry, you said to Florp?
I was just the hole that opened up. How deep is it? Can we see?
Oh, it's not very far down. I think if you want to do something about that nasty-looking person, you should do it right away. They're just some interconnecting tubes between the three pools. I like to use it to swim through and surprise bathers in the other pools. Just by emerging and talking to them. I don't know what you're thinking, Kalashtar.
Where do where do the tunnels lead? Do they lead very far, or just?
No, just between the pools. And you start walking over, and you just see this area of collapsed ground, and kind of cautiously, because it is still a bit broken and slippy here, and you see, like, in waist, like, I'd say, well, chest deep in the same kind of mud that's in all of the pools, this tiefling desperately reaching, and the staff is also glowing ember down in the mud, sticking up out of the mud and just out of their reach as they strain and reach towards it.
Hold on. I mage hand the staff to me.
Okay. You do that thing.
Oh, that's a nice staff. Ah. This was nice. Bye-bye.
They look up and hiss. It's like, you give that back. You are not blessed to hold it. It will burn you, consume you.
Well, let's see about that. Point the staff at him.
Okay.
Oh no.
I don't know if this works.
So what are you trying to cast with it?
I don't know, like a fireball? See if it's got it.
Okay. So you cast.
I don't have it.
You attempt to cast fireball, or I mean, Waku just thinks, fiery infiltration.
Yeah.
the equivalent thereof. And okay. Oh no, that's not what I needed. I needed this. Although I do need that too. Okay. So, I'm just quickly finding out something for us here. Okay, my dear Waku, please, could you roll me 8d6?
8d6? I
Yes.
can roll that. I just have to do it on the internet.
Do you reckon it's going to be for you or the thing you're
I
pointing
have
at?
no idea.
I've
24.
deliberately left that unclear.
Yep.
24.
24. Okay. And could you also roll me a dexterity saving throw?
Sure can. Not good. 6.
Okay. The spell does go off. The glowing ember at the end of the staff flares brightly, and flames start to swirl around it before they rocket down towards this figure, and they just kind of instinctively put their arms up, but they are unable to dodge as they are trapped in the mud, and they automatically fail their dexterity saving throw, and you each take 12 fire damage as the rest of the power is diverted back on the blasphemous caster, and some of the flames that were swirling around the tip of the staff come writhing up like two serpents up your arm and explode in your face.
It did hurt.
It was like, you idiot!
I think the words you're looking for are great and powerful spellcaster.
Do not insult our friend.
Just to clarify, that was 12 for everybody in the party, too.
No, I think Waku has still got a bit of a jump on you guys. You're walking over at the moment here.
Just activate the portal again?
No, because the portal is only in the one pool, and you're over away from that at the moment. Yes, it would have if you were closer. So, what do you do?
Can we ignite the tent? Just burn them all? Is there more than one guy in there?
I don't think so.
They just defiantly say, "I won't tell you anything."
That's okay.
He's stuck in the mud, right?
Yes.
Hey guys!
Can I kick him in the face?
You'd have to climb down.
A little too low down, unfortunately. So everyone,
The
pass me-
rock.
you could use a rope and lower Corvina down to kick them in the face.
Oh, you wanna kick him in the face? Hold on, I've got a rope.
No.
It's abseil
Since he's
down.
stuck in the mud, I can possibly cantrip my bonfire right on him if you want to finish him off. But I'm not. I think he might have useful information.
I used to think turtles were gentle people.
Not burning anyone alive yet.
Oh, I
Cheers,
was
Viv.
just gonna, cast him to death. Yeah, we can do that. We can ask him stuff.
Is there an interrogation roll?
There is a intimidation.
Let's
Or
do that.
persuasion, depending how you want to roll it.
We can persuade him to talk?
There's two
Or-
skills on your list of skills: persuasion and intimidation. You can
He's
choose.
a bad guy, right? He's not gonna be persuaded. No, I'm sorry, never mind.
But always options.
Let's persuade. I got higher persuade.
No, but you have to tell me how are you trying to persuade him? What can you offer him that might persuade him?
We can offer him his life. If he doesn't want to die. I mean, at slow death, he can talk. Or we can make it fast. Maybe he talks. That's my all.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Where is it?
It's in your list of skills, like in the middle there.
Okay, in the middle.
Persuasion plus something or other.
11.
Yeah. Oh, total of 11?
Yeah.
Can I assist
Oh,
by
yeah,
just holding out my knife menacingly? Like, I'm the one that's gonna do it slowly.
If he was doing intimidation? Oh, well, actually, yeah, if you put it like that, yeah, okay. So yeah, you can roll with advantage there. So roll again and take the higher.
Yes.
Sorry, I didn't see where you were going for a second there.
30-20.
Nice. Okay. So you do that, and their eyes narrow, and they're like, "How do I know you won't just cut me down when you pull me out?"
Well, isn't that preferable to the torturous death I just offered you?
I've been hanging out with very bad people for a very long time. I have trust issues.
Well, as long as you cooperate, I'll keep the bad lady with the knife away from your throat, at least for a little while.
and
Whisper to Kadesh, "You didn't say me. You didn't say me."
and you're gonna lower a rope.
Yes, let's take a chance. I'm lowering the rope.
Noted. Okay, so you do that, and with a certain amount of effort, you do manage to haul them free and pull them up off onto the side of the mud pit there and the broken ground, and they stand up and just try to shake off as much as they can, and they're just like,
Now. You promised. Spare my life. Let me collect my things. And I shall be gone.
What about the information, buddy?
What do you want to know?
All right, is there any treasure in there?
Depends. Are you the kind of base, lower forms of life that measure treasure in how shiny it is?
Absolutely.
I see. Well then.
cheers up. The Spider Queen notices.
I suppose you'd be interested in the giant ruby. That's the only thing.
What were you doing in there?
And the shoulders kind of sag. You see some of the fight goes out of them.
We have found a source of great power. More than anything you wield. More than anything any of us are worthy to wield. And we have been siphoning it.
You said we? How many of you are there?
The island? 4. You'll never stop us all. If one of us is able to complete our work, at least in some form, they shall return.
I have killed more than 4 people before.
Wander holds up the other half of the Medusa ashes. You should make that 3 now.
That's idiot.
Isn't it 2 now? Show the staff.
Oh,
No matter. It is almost done. You'll never finish us off in time. And when it's done, they will have enough power, drawn from the multiverse itself.
And they almost like close their eyes in a reverential smile.
They shall break their chains.
Look, you sound a little too excited about that, like in a gross way.
I'll point at Coavenna and message. You should push him back in.
I kick him into the hole.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, roll me.
Strength?
Yeah, roll me an athletics.
Athletic.
It's like, we'll do it. It's like a grapple, basically.
Okay.
This is Omgar.
24?
Oof. Okay. Nope. Not bad. 17, but not a 24. And you This is Omgar him off the edge of there it is, off the edge, and they just go, just like fall back, and the added force of the kick here just like makes them plummet down, and they're actually like up to their neck this time, and just their head is like struggling to keep above the surface, and they're like, you. I don't care what happens to me, as long as the others are able to complete their mission. And Tharizdun shall return as sure as we are being raided by dreaded GM. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
It is very sure of them.
Very sure indeed. You can tell by the amount of hearts, not mimics, hearts that are flying around the screen. Okay, so everyone, a massive welcome. We are here in our mini 7-stream Snout of Omgar summer campaign on the tropical island of the south coast of Chult, trying to stop the cult of elemental evil from doing naughty things. And once more, may I give a huge congratulations to everyone, all of you that watched and were involved with and supported the stream and the charity event over the weekend. You are all incredible. Thank you. Congratulations as well. Right, okay, everybody. Yes, we do have a giveaway going tonight, as you can see in chat there. If you want to type in !enter for your chance, you can have a go at getting Encounters in Chult from the fantastic CZRPG, the multi-bestseller on DM's Guild. Thank you, Josh. Absolute pleasure. It was so good. Thank you so much. Fantastic. Hey, Stormfell. Good to see you. Right, and who's there? Links as well. Thank you. Newbie. Hello. Teresa. Okay. Oh, there he goes. I see him. Congratulations. Okay, and good luck with that. Right. Yeah, it's enter. It's enter. You got it, mate. Okay. Thank you, everybody. So, let us continue. This tiefling is no longer much of a threat. It is AJ, Josh. There she is. Joining us for this little summer jaunt. Okay, so what would you like to do? Florb, our little mud mephit, is kind of skipping around anxiously, looking at Shadov, kind of like pulling on your cloak.
So I'll be right back. You know what I'm doing. And he runs
Yes,
up
go get the giant ruby.
I think we see like under the tent there's just a Waku shaped like lump just like running to and fro under the fabric as it just like moves. But actually no, let me just draw back on that for a second. Waku, this tent is clearly made of something special, because as you lift it up to enter within and see what is going on, you see fire. But not burning the tent, even though it has collapsed around the source of it. And you see a pit in the ground with stakes of branches and pieces of wood hammered in around the edges. And you see, in a very similar way that you saw back in the basement of that pyramid, you see a pedestal with a gigantic ruby on top. And flowing between the pedestal ruby and this hole in the ground is a stream of fiery energy. And then around the edge of the tent, you see a couple of tables. There's like a camp bed and other necromantic paraphernalia. There's a skull and this strange high-backed chair with weird kind of undead gargoyles like on the back where it arches up. Muted.
We're gonna get the ruby later. Let's look through his stuff.
Thank you, Josh. Oh, I've used my disadvantage. Goodbye. Yeah, you're gonna start looking through the various journals, and there's all kinds of notes and things on the tables.
Yeah, just.
Okay, so you grab all of that. Okay. I'm afraid AJ already has inspiration, and you can switch that to disadvantage if you like. I'm not sure that was the intent.
Yeah, give me disadvantage, Dread. Do it. Yeah.
No, I'm gonna say special situation, and only for Josh here, dreaded GM, for the first time ever.
Do I get 2 diamonds?
Double advantage. Waku, don't get jealous.
2 diamonds.
2 diamonds.
Diamonds are a girl's best friends. So.
Kill Bill sirens are going off. This
But
is definitely
despite
regret.
other reports, they are not forever, so use them wisely. Okay, now. Okay, now you are going through the tent here. Whilst this is happening, Shadov, are you heeding the pleas of Florb?
Of course, we gotta get this guy back to his brothers.
Sorry, Omi, that was a one-time thing. There is no such thing as triple advantage. Okay, so yeah, you're gonna go and ignite your sword.
Yes.
All right. Okay. So yes, you stride over, and do you remember the word?
Bastille.
Bastille. Yes, that's right. And you held forth your sword, and it is wreathed in Bast's vengeful fire. And you see once more that distant mud pit starts to churn and bubble, and your little friend Florb, he's like skipping up and down. Thank you. Oh, thank you all. Please tell the turtles the pits will remain the same. They are still beneficial. All of you as well. You should make use of them. They will rejuvenate you once all this mess has been dealt with. Now, I'm afraid I'm going to be leaving. I've had a lovely time here, but this is a chance to go home. Thank you, everyone. Bye. And he just does a little.
Very well, my future.
He does a little
Goodbye,
swoop,
Florb.
little swoop up into the sky, and does a nosedive with a little trail of mud trailing out behind him, and swoosh down beneath the surface of the pool, never to be seen again on this plane. There is a very happy reunion and all sorts of events and things for his return to the plane of Elemental.
Love a good ending.
All right. So,
Unfortunately, he never was seen again. The portal was not to the plane of elemental earth. It was a big misunderstanding.
just emerges coughing and spluttering. He's like, there's a bunch of undead down here. No.
It's just like a pocket dimension, and just now full of dirt.
Okay. So, he and his brothers are there. It's like, oh, not you two. Okay. So, Waku, you emerge, balancing precariously a pile of ledgers and journals, and on top, a grapefruit-sized ruby. Now, as before, the portal and the pedestal are still linked. Would anyone like to deal with that?
Can we ask the tiefling how to unlink the portal with the pedestal?
Oh, surely, yes, let me help you out and be all obliging after you just kicked me back in here the first time. Fuck off.
Okay.
We can probably break it. I don't know.
Yeah, let's go with Smash. That seems.
Waku, may I
good.
see the journal things?
Are there any runes or anything on the pedestal to show us how it works? Anything we can press or turn or decipher?
Here you go. He takes the ruby, gives you the stack of books.
Wanda, give me an investigation check.
I'm gonna use my advantage on that one
Oh, okay.
because I have negative intelligence. Glad that it did. 12.
12. Okay. You managed to discern from reading, skimming through quickly these various journals and books that there is an abundance of portals on this island. It seems the cultists don't know why, but they have devised a way to siphon the energy from the other planes that these portals connect to using their elemental magic, because the various ones that they have discovered and are using are connected to their various elements. This one that the tiefling was in charge of, with the cult of eternal flame, seems to have connected to some place called Kryn, and it seems that it was a plane well known for its dragons and dragon fire, and it was this element of dragon fire that they were siphoning through the portal using their elemental gem and the pedestal. In the pyramid, it seems to have connected to a distant place termed the bedrock, the foundation, a place called Earth. And they were siphoning off the energy with the cult of Earth there, which I shall get the name for you just in a second here. What was their name? Sorry, get the proper one here. Yes, the cult of the Black Earth was in the Shrine of the Fangs, drawing that energy from Earth, which everyone you may recognize as Mr. Gygax's world, the first D&D world. And it makes mention of 2 more portals that were perfect for their needs. One up on the tip of the island, the northern edge, where there have been numerous shipwrecks, including their own fortuitous day that they were stranded here and found all of this. And there is a portal amongst those shipwrecks connected to the Gaping Maw, a vast ocean in the abyss. And then they make one last reference to the Typhoon Palace, somewhere you've heard mentioned by the Turtles, and a portal within that's being used by the cult of Howling Hatred, the elemental air cult, and they are siphoning energy from a place called Sirania, also known as the Azure Sky, a plane of air, and siphoning the energies there. And sorry, they mentioned that the Gaping Maw, the ocean cult, is called the Cult of the Crushing Wave. Crushing, not crashing. And they are aiming to use this energy to supplement, because there isn't enough energy on this plane, in this world, to free their lord, this so-called Tharizdun. But if they are able to use extraplanar energy to tilt the balance, they are hoping to release the chains and allow their lord to return.
Alright, Koa Smash. We need some smashing of pedestals here.
It's rather temptingly balanced right on the edge of the pit. And if you look over into the pit at the bottom, you do see a swirling vortex of a portal, which is red and orange and fiery in nature, sucking off the energy of that.
So during all of this investigation, can I cast Prayer of Healing?
Absolutely. You may also take a mud bath. If you so
What do we
desire.
do?
In the mud pits.
Oh, yeah, I got what I'm aiming for. I'm taking a mud bath.
Okay,
Everybody can take back 14 HP.
nice.
Except for the tiefling.
Do we have time for a bath, or should we go solve this whole the thing is coming? Do that.
Waku is in the bath.
Wonder you have inspiration back from Patch.
Well, Waku, there's another 2 of these gems just like this that we've got. And if you come with us, you can gotta catch them all
Like,
up north.
I was definitely gonna come to join you guys, but like, I just want a quick bath. I don't know.
Mud bath first, on to the next cult after.
Sounds
Okay.
like a good plan.
Short rest in the mud bath.
Sounds good to me. Especially because I'm a warlock. Well, I didn't say that.
Yes.
And we can discuss why we saw the spirits going into Waku's staff.
Indeed.
Shall we? Okay, so are you punting the pedestal the same way you punted the tiefling?
Most definitely.
Okay, Shadow thought that looked fun. It's like, okay, my turn. Kick! And it ponderously tumbles over and down into the portal, which remains open. But the portal is... the pedestal is gone. But it sounds like the cultists found these portals here, so they were naturally here.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, everybody,
so
let's
you-
get dirty. Taking baths, right?
You're doing the whole like arms on the side, little white, little towel on your head, mud bath thing here. You are free to talk amongst yourselves and discuss what's happening next as you take. Let's see here. I'm just having a quick look here to see what happens.
This does feel nice. I like it.
They're about 5 feet deep and about 50 foot wide, each of the
Like-
3.
Really good on my scales. I really like it.
So Waku, about that staff.
Yeah,
Open souls.
it's
Look at
the
that.
magical staff. I mean,
Where'd it come from?
I found it much like I found this staff. It's
So you found it on a necromancer?
I found it in like a necromancer's tomb. I think. I don't know.
Why is it eating souls?
I mean, it's a good question, I guess.
I think Shadow, as a paladin, you would know the undead didn't have souls; they were just animated flesh. So it wasn't taking souls; it must have been something else.
Got this strange look on your face. What is happening?
Just a great and powerful spellcaster. The energy was attracted to me. It's not like I stole a very powerful artifact, and the owner of that artifact is, occasionally granting me power or anything like that. That would be ridiculous.
Except that
Right?
it sounds a little bit more like the truth than.
This is a nice mud bath.
Okay,
All right,
great
Rock.
and powerful sorcerer. I believe you.
Oh, good.
Is it gonna backfire on us at any point?
I mean, I just used the staff and it backfired on me. I don't really think you should be asking me that question, but maybe.
Very literal sense.
If I theoretically had a very powerful being that was temporarily granting me power, he could theoretically be very angry, but I'm not really sure.
What is, I don't know, the price for your power?
I mean, don't be ridiculous. Like, were I to have a great and powerful being whose item I stole, he probably just would want to make sure I didn't break it. You know, it might be. Checks notes. Just a second. Hey, Phil Actory, I think. Yeah, I think he just doesn't want me to break it. Which is good, because it's kind of, I'm sure it's worth a lot of money.
We
Worthy
got a
item
group
for
of
your
weirdos,
board.
so I'm cool with it.
Judging is not my job. And I know what it's like to have things you don't really want attached to you, but you get power from it and you kill people.
I have no
You
idea.
cannot piss in the mud pool.
I have no idea what that's like. I don't know what you're talking about.
Neither. It's an example.
It's a really big mug.
I found it in the mud pool. It's quite nice.
Used to belong to a Joby.
So 2 down, 2 to go, no?
Math checks out.
Yes, I think we should get started on number 3.
The other
Portal
2?
of water up north.
Yeah, 2 more. Yeah, that was the next question. Back to Ahoy Hoy or directly into the north?
We just got a full heal, right? So
If we can take a short rest, then yeah, I'm happy to head north.
Okay.
do we need a rest after the
Short
pool?
rest, you say?
Yes. So you are here for an hour or thereabouts, and all of you may take the benefits of a short rest. You may also roll yourself a d10 and take that many temporary HP.
Waku was sweating the whole time. He gets 1 temp HP.
Oh no. Bad luck. It's catching.
I rolled a 9.
There you go. That's where they went.
Boom.
Okay. Balance at the moment. Kidash, tell me you got 5.
2.
2, okay. Not so lucky for the boys.
Ain't that
But
just the way?
Actually, no, I forgot Wander's pronouns. What are Wander's pronouns?
Wander is they, he.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Not all the boys then. Okay. And you, yes, get 9, 2, 1 on 1 temporary HP. So, Chase, if you're attacked, the next time you're attacked, that will go first.
Better than 0.
Indeed. So minus 1 to your next damage roll against you, which is good, right? Oh, right. Oh, Famio, don't worry, it's okay. We'll give you a shout if you are not able to be here till the end. That's okay. Now, you do emerge. And I think Wonder maybe has the best passive. Let's see here. Oh no, Kidash, sorry. Kidash, your good passive perception and your general kind of sense and feeling for the land and how things are going to be, you managed to find nearby a crystal clear waterfall that is tumbling down from the hillsides that surround this natural bowl where these mud pits are located. And actually, I'll bring us over to the map here. We've been sat on this title screen the whole time. Let's just look at the map instead. Excuse if it takes a moment to load in, folks. But it will be. Just as soon as it can be. Okay.
Ooh, I make water. Amazing. I use my cantrip, my shape water cantrip to make a little...
Nice.
But I kind of dance around on the surface.
Do you like split the falls into 5 so everyone just has a shower?
and it kind of braids together and back on itself.
Nice. Okay, so yes, you, there we are able to clean off and, wash off the mud, which does not remove the temporary HP, don't worry. And you are refreshed and clean and ready to head to High Horn, as you can see at the northern tip. Sorry, this map is rotated. The northern tip of the island, which is to the left of the map there, and where the shipwrecks and things are said to be. As you can see on your map. There they are, the mud bits. See, I put you all there. Hi everyone. And there's Florb too. Hi Florb. Say hi to brothers.
Hi, Florb.
And here we are at High Horn. Sorry, it's rotated because I had to turn the map to be landscape. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, so there you can see various shipwrecks. And on this crude map that you were given by the people at Ahoy Hoy, the other turtles there, Kidash, you can see what seems to be a gigantic statue as well, as you can see, with a horn. The horn of High Horn fame.
Is that a recognisable turtle, someone of fame, or is it just a general turtle?
If
If
you'd asked in the town, they would have known, but you don't know.
We all look alike.
No, just you haven't been here for at all. Okay, so let us return to the jungle, and you make your way through. Corvina, if we may avail of your talents once more, a new path needs to be forged and cut through. Are you?
I've got my knife today. All I've got is a file, a nail file, so I'm going to use it.
That'll work. Now, are you gentler about it having met Teresa or not?
No.
Noted.
I do not do gentle.
Noted. Okay. And you travel for about 2 hours through the jungle, glimpsing just patches of sunlight breaking through into beautiful clearings, strange fruits the like which you've never seen hanging down in bounteous bundles from these various trees. But then it starts to thin, and as you get towards that High Horn area, that northern tip, the trees disappear altogether, and you're left with this rough, stony ground. It's a strange texture. It's kind of bumpy, hard texture, but it's not it's not quite rock as that you've seen before. I think it's been and make your way towards the ocean, which you can see glistening beyond the edge of the land. And let me read our official description here. As you come into sight of that promontory, the furthest tip of land on the island, you see, standing atop a rocky crag at the northernmost tip of the island, facing northwest, a 30-foot tall stone statue of a turtle-like humanoid, a turtle, of course, with a large stone horn held up to its mouth. And below the monument, you can see a stretch of sandy beach, a white stripe along the edge of the ocean. Black, moss-covered rocks jut from the water like teeth worn down by time. And just beyond these teeth are several barnacle-covered shipwrecks. Now, as it was not researched and looked into, I would like Shadov, as our first-time player, please roll me a d6.
Hi.
Okay. Thank you. You can see that the hulks of these shipwrecks creaking and complaining as the ebb and flow of the water and the wind shifts them ever so slightly, although they all seem to be helplessly trapped where they have come to rest. You see... let's see, let me get the proper description for you. Hang on. 5 shipwrecks? Oh no, 6. The ones further out, one of them has nothing but the crow's nest and the top of the mast sticking up above the water, and you thought that was the last one, the 5th, but then beyond that you do see just the tip of a blackened mast sticking out of the water and nothing else. But closer nearby, there are much more accessible shipwrecks. And you see several of them lurched and lopsided in their final resting places. At least one, or maybe a couple of them that are like completely out of the water almost, and very accessible. And as you crunch down onto the sand, you see that it's just covered in shells, all kinds of different shells here. What would you like to do?
That is a lot of ships.
Something went down here.
They, you would say they seem to be
Ship.
various ages,
The ships went down.
strictly speaking.
And Kadash, like, swim under there and take a peek? Is that...
Well,
The
I mean,
turtles can't swim.
really?
Despite being turtles, they can't swim.
Oh. I think if you'd been raised here, it would have been a better story for you, Kadash, because the turtles here have rescued some of the sailors from these ships, so they must be better at swimming. But
I can.
I mean, everyone can swim, even if you don't
Yeah.
have a swim speed. It just you're slower. That's all.
Yeah.
Well, one of the ships is accessible, you said, right? Maybe we just hop on and investigate?
Mm-hmm. So yeah, we have. So let's double checking here. Yeah, you can see one of the ships. You can see the bowsprit, at the front, and half of a figurehead which are visible. And Koa Vena, or Koa, I should say, sorry, you feel Vena feeling rather uncomfortable when you look at that figurehead. And then there is a chunk of the aft castle at the rear, also sticking up out of the water, and it seems to do this every low tide because it's been bleached by the sun.
Why are you apprehensive?
Something pure hatred, pure evil. Something that wants an end to all.
Okay.
Not even something the dreaming dark could work with.
Now that is surprising. So there's something evil up ahead, just so you all know. Like, really, really evil. Ending of all things kind of evil.
I see. You know, I've had some experience with very evil things.
No. Really?
I know, cause I look like such a nice guy. I know. He says, actual skull on his head. But evil people usually have a lot of expensive stuff. So.
All right, kids and your dark passengers got any more information, or should we proceed?
Anything?
Lead on, Vengeance 9.
Okay, I'm just quickly getting a full picture here so I can describe it properly. Excuse me. So you see talk about what's the plan when you find this next cultist. You've kind of stumbled into the others so far, but pre-warned here, what would you like to do?
I mean, stop them, I think is the plan.
More death and destruction, I guess.
Yeah, I figured like, I mean, Kadash and Wander, they seem like pretty peaceful, normal people, but like, the rest of us, you know what? We speak the language of violence, I guess.
I just want to see that the area restored to its natural beauty. We can take the gem, knock over the pedestal, but other than that, I'm going to leave it untouched.
So, like, hypothetically speaking, if there was a giant, like, chest of sunken gold, I'd have to leave it.
Oh no, I mean, if it came from one of the ships, you're welcome to take it.
If you can swim with it.
Preferably not robbing from proper graves, but water graves are different.
Oh, that's good.
Got Wanda's
Really?
blessing.
If
How are
If
they
I
different?
if I can't pick up the chest itself, I'll just slowly empty the contents magically, one step at a time.
Or ask people with stronger arms to help.
That is a good idea.
Wonder why are graves in water different from graves on land?
Suppose it's because they haven't been sanctified.
Right, okay. I do not understand the ways of this one. I ask out of curiosity.
I
don't
believe
know
it's
if
the
we
lack
could
of
do it.
concentration. Concentration? I think that's what it is.
I haven't consecrated anything.
No, but the Temple of Bast was consecrated.
Yes.
At least the graves.
Sarcophagi. Fixed. Is there a sneakier way in here? We know that there's a bad guy. Like I think
Sneaking up on
surprising-
cultists, probably a good idea.
I don't know how stealthily we can swim, but I got armor on. Did anybody else wanna float around here?
Per Wanda's suggestion, can I shape shift into some sort of aquatic animal? I know there's limits on what I can do with as far as flight goes, but
Aquatic shapes are up to 1/2 CR. Sorry, the eternal druid coming out here.
That's fine, please.
What's CR?
It's the challenge rating of different creatures. It's used for encounter design sometimes. The CR of a creature is supposed to be equivalent to, it would be an even fight if you had 4 players at that level. So a CR1 creature, if there were 4 level 1 players, it should be an even fight.
Cool.
But
Not know
it's
that.
usually easier than that for the players.
Action economy is extremely important.
Mm-hmm. Indeed. Okay, so, excuse me, I have the full picture for you now. 2 of the ships are completely visible, completely out of the water at low tide, as Shadov rolled for you. Thank you, Shadov. So yes, the 2 ones that are closest to you are completely revealed from where they lie. One of them, you see that. Yeah, that's that one. Sorry. You see the. Where is it? There we are. A large ship that is upside down on a kind of rather jagged formation of rocks, and the masts and things must have been sheared completely off. So it's lying upside down, and the exposed belly of the ship is crusted with barnacles and sea snails. And there's a large gash on the side, on the starboard side, which would make a useful doorway if you wanted to go inside. And then the other one is the right way up, and you can see. Yes, that the forward part of the ship is again lodged between some of these jagged rocks, and it's leaning slightly to one side with its broken mast pointing towards the mainland. And yeah, that's just those are the 2 that are completely visible. The next ones that are closer, the next closest one you can see, it seems to have been broken into 3 parts, 2 of which are visible at low tide, but the third is still somewhere beneath the water, and these 2 that you can see are also slightly submerged. And then moving further on, you see the one that Venna was concerned about for some reason, with this the figurehead half appearing out of the water. And then further out, you can see one. You can see the top deck of the ship, and it looks completely charred and burnt, as if the whole ship had been on fire. And then the furthest one out, you can only see the crow's nest. That's the last one.
Well, I guess I'm gonna go check out this boat that I can like walk in, and look
Right-
for the good
Right
stuff.
way up or upside down?
Upside down.
Okay.
I'll go with Waku for the buddy
Yeah,
system.
I will also go with Waka and stealth if I can.
Okay.
Yes.
Kidash, can you make me a history check or survival check?
Survival if I can.
Please.
24.
Nice. As you approach this upside down ship, even from the strange angle that you're viewing it at, from the gun ports on the side and the design of the design of the ship itself, you've traveled a lot ever since leaving the halfling community that raised you, and in all of your time at sea and in various communities and groups, you know that this was a pirate ship. One time, long ago, and it seems to have been here for several years. And as you approach the upside down shape and that strange gash on the side, you can just about make out a name still etched along the surface, just next to the beach, because it's upside down. And you read it. It is called the Dirty Dastard. Dastard. With a D.
Bastard. Okay, I convey all the information to the rest of the party.
Mm-hmm.
We'll move on toward the Dirty Dastard. Is there any sign of life, activity?
Give me a perception check. Seven. There's a bunch of sea snails and barnacles
Snails.
on the outside, but that is all.
Take one of the snails and tasty.
Anyone else?
I'm following Waku.
I can't really see very well until I get inside of this ship. It's too bright.
Okay. So, are you
Is there an
entering in?
easy, accessible way to get into to the ship? Is there like a portal or?
Oh, there's this enormous gash.
Ah, okay. I'm just.
Also, do we need to stealth? Do we need to roll stealth?
He said there was only snails, right? So, I mean, unless you want Escar go.
I'm kind of distracted by all this stuff.
Nice.
Can anybody else roll perception as well?
I will roll perception.
Anyone is welcome to look.
Ooh,
I'll roll-
nat 20.
I'll roll with disadvantage.
Oh, if you've got them, folks, let them fly.
23 in total.
Nice.
6 total.
Yeah, 14 is not bad for disadvantage.
Okay. I will give you with that, despite the sound of the waves and the gulls and the wind. Koa, yes, there is definitely movement inside. Is that? Yes, you are, Vidier.
There is movement inside. We should quiet. Stealth in.
Oh, okay.
I'll immediately halt. Try to shit up my armor.
So I guess we're being stealthy.
Okay. I would like a group stealth check, please. How you doing?
I rolled a
21.
15 with my first advantage.
A 21 and a 15.
And a 1.
And a 1.
Natural
3.
one.
And a
Ooh.
3. Shadov?
I got the 21.
Oh, sorry. I thought it was Josh. What did you get, Josh?
I also got a 21.
Ah, that explains it. Explains the
I
confusion.
got a dirty.
Yeah, VDA, you're in there. Don't worry. Okay. For an average of 12. Let's have a little look here. Okay.
No,
And-
Ganesh, stop. You're
Okay.
stepping on every shell.
It's got like 4 of them, like maracas. It's like no.
Hey guys, I'm a crab.
Do you remember when we said let's stealth in?
Crabs do have shells, I guess.
True. Okay. So, as you sneak in with a large, rather noisy Furbolg and Turtle, you enter
I don't
into
know what I expected.
Waku, rather relieved, into the darkness of the shipwreck inside. Or so you would assume. But there is the light of a swirling, watery blue portal and an obsidian-looking pedestal, atop which sits... Hang on, I get the right one. Da-da-da-da.
Onyx? I don't know.
A giant sapphire.
Oh,
And
that follows.
there is wisps and swells, almost like a current of water raging between, as you would expect, given your prior experience, the pedestal, sapphire, and the portal.
How big is the sapphire?
It's pineapple-sized.
Oh.
Waku?
Pineapple sized.
Mm-hmm.
I know you're tempted.
Wait, you're observing this from the entrance.
Oh, okay. Wait, look around. Oh, it's dark. Let's check. Looks okay,
Do we
maybe.
see anything with our dark vision?
You can give me a perception check if you would like to look.
A 10.
I rolled a 14 for perception.
Okay. Anyone else?
Oh,
13.
13?
I'm going to use my luck and roll again.
Okay. Use your inspiration.
I have a luck feat. It says I
Oh,
can-
okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, re-roll 3 times a day, and I got the same number, 4.
Oh, rude.
Use your inspiration.
I'll do that then. Let's go again, baby. One more time. Yeah, this lower.
Oh, wow. 444,
Feel
the
bad.
number of the unlucky beast. Okay. Bad luck.
For a hearing-based perception, a 23.
Okay.
Just because Wander can't see in the dark.
You can hear splashes. But the waves are, breaking through the damaged forecastle of the ship. Sorry, aft castle of the ship. And there is water entering the far end. Now, all of you do see, without whatever roll you got, that the interior of the ship is strewn with half-eaten raw fish, seaweed, shells, and all sorts of things just piled up all over the place.
Oh, someone lives here. This is someone's house.
God, no, thank you so much. Welcome. Yes, someone lives here. And there's a party of 9 raiding as they emerge up out of the seaweed and attack. Welcome, everyone.
Sweet
Hey, Mary.
blast.
Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. We are playing on a little summer adventure on the Snout of Omgar, an island off the southern coast of Chult, where the cult of elemental evil is attempting to release Tharazdun from their chain using portals that are, for some reason, very prevalent on this island.
Oh,
Stay tuned for more. Thank you for that follow as well.
We're taking the gem. It's just a matter of time. Don't worry.
By the way, everyone, if you are not already, do give us a follow, to be notified when we go live, of course. We have lots going on the channel here, but also to jump into our followers' Discord, if you are so inclined, where you can see some lovely art by Wanda here, as of today. Thank you, Alien. That was awesome.
Okay, can I cast my Shape Water cantrip again?
Indeed.
A little spout of water and send it through the room.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Nice. Okay. I'm going to say that is going to force the hand of the person who is hiding and waiting to attack you. So they will not get a surprise round, but they do lunge out. And I need... Yes, we do have a giveaway tonight, folks, as well, by the way. So if you are so inclined and fancy yourself the fantastic Encounters in Chult, !enter to enter. You do need all of you to make a wisdom saving throw as bursting from a pile of rotting seaweed and other detritus and driftwood and all kinds of things, you see a hideous creature emerge. Humanoid, but are they almost half octopus? Something like this. Hang on, sorry, get it. Come back, there we go. As this creature lunges out of the stuff on the floor and comes charging towards all of you.
I would like to swing my great axe at one of its tentacles, please.
Well, let's get those wisdom saves first, please.
14.
This comes off too easily.
19.
Sorry, Shadow, what was yours? 19 for Wanda?
14.
14, okay. Kidash?
First.
Natural
First, a 1, and that's a 1.
Oh, okay. Hey, gosh, how you doing?
This turtle.
Could you use your inspiration? Kadash, use your inspiration.
Here we go. I'm gonna let them fly. Ta-da!
I rolled a 17.
Okay, Waku?
Dirty 20.
Okay. Right, so most of you are okay. But Kidash, you are terrified by this aquatic monstrosity that has risen up out of the stuff lying about in the shipwreck here. And you are frightened for 1 minute. But you can repeat the saving throw a little later on. But until said saving throw, we need some initiative, my friends. So let us get that initiative count up and get those rolls going. Where are your tokens? Over there. Florb, farewell, safe journey. Boom. There you go, folks. And I shall add our friends here. One of those, and bear with me a second. How you doing, Raiders? I hope you had a fantastic fantastic stream. Sorry, I'm sure you have a fantastic channel. Giant crab. So yeah, this strange, like half human, half octopus-looking creature comes scuttling out of the assorted debris and They are cackling and skipping towards you hungrily as a sea hag comes hurtling towards you. And as she does so, she says, "You two, come on, it's lunchtime!" And two parts of the floor start to shake and move as two giant crabs emerge and join their mum. Koa, what's your initiative?
You want me to roll initiative?
Please?
I rolled an 8, but I'm gonna use. Can I use my last inspiration on my
Go for it.
initiative?
Yep.
Yeah, 16.
That's better. Okay. Thank you. And our crab friends. Giant crabs. Whoop whoop. Oh, not so slow. I mean, too slow. 16, you say?
Yes, 16
Okay.
initiative.
Thank you. Right. Okay. So, and back, back comes the inspiration right away. Thank you, Omi. Okay. What an inspired lost you are. Right. So, stay there. Sorry, my octopus is being flippant. Now, as you start to react to this hideous creature, as I said, Kidash, yes, perfect. You look like that. Waku, what you doing?
Oh god, that's horrifying. We're gonna shatter him again.
Ugh, boring.
Sorry.
Broken record. So what does it actually do? Because we didn't actually experience it affecting the person directly.
10-foot radius.
Yes.
Con save. For the 3d8 thunder damage, and I failed save, pass on a successful one. Creatures made of inorganic material have disadvantage. That's probably not true.
It's a fail.
Non-magical objects not being worn or carried take damage as well. So
Okay.
the ship will take damage. And it's 10-foot radius, so
Yeah, it's not big enough to get the ship. But okay, but she fails, so you get her.
crabs.
They are too far away from her.
Oh, okay. I thought they were together.
Why would they do that? That would be stupid.
Apparently, Shadove was also
Oh.
given inspiration.
Thank you, Omi and Sam. Lijin? We are going for just 20 more minutes. We are going until midnight in Japan.
Just 11 damage.
Thank you, whoever gave that to Shadov. 11?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Let me copy our crab friend here. Okay, 11 damage. Thank you. And
As the,
yes.
all of the shells that are around here just
Okay.
all break.
Yes, yeah, this is shattering, and she just like tenses up and just, like, opens her eyes, looks around. Yes, it will take more to crush the leader of the crushing wave. And she just keeps coming towards you. You will
Okay.
not stop us. You will not defeat our purpose, and we shall take our vengeance on you. And she says that directly at you, Kidash. I need you to give me another wisdom saving throw, please. Muted.
23.
23? That's ridiculous. Okay. Then
And
nothing
+5.
happens, unfortunately, as that was her death glare. Another time, maybe. Yes, you feel this
Dodge.
fear starting to rise up and overtake you, almost catching hold of your heart and stopping it where it beats, but you shrug it off. No, you must save your fellow turtles. You should be, Aelin. Oh no. Kidash, where are you? Why aren't you in there? Ah, he had wandered off. I see.
Ah, sorry.
No worries. What was your initiative?
6.
Okay, thank you. Cheers, Anna. Right, okay. So Shadow, it is your turn. With Koa next.
I scream Bastille, not my sword.
Fire, flame also illuminates the interior of this ship.
And
Hey, Playnard. They are in a shipwreck fighting a sea hag and her giant crab pets as they are trying to stop the evil that is being wrought through a portal here. Okay, so Shadow, go. How about it? The hag or the crabs?
Oh, definitely the hag.
Okay.
I guess we don't know her age, right? That's kind of mean.
You can just tell.
Okay.
We can just
Roll to hit.
It's the rings on her limbs.
Just have to cut one off and count.
11.
You're not cutting one off today. You missed, I'm afraid. Okay. And
Oh wait, I thought that was damage.
you have to hit first.
My bad. Okay, can I keep the 11 if I hit?
Sure.
What do I swing for the check hit?
It's right next to your where it says the flame
okay, I
tongue
see.
longsword +4. Where it says +4.
Hit /DC.
Oh, wow, I'm gonna use my luck again. I got an 8 the first time.
Luck.
Okay, that's 2 gone. 1 left.
24.
24 will hit for 11
Yeah, I
damage.
got a 20. That's good. So is that a crit? If it's a 20?
Natural 20? Yes, it
Yeah.
is.
Ooh.
Okay, do shout out if it's a natural 20. Let him fly. Okay, go.
So what is that? What does the crit do?
Roll the damage again, but don't add the bonus the second time. So just click on it, but then minus whatever the bonus is.
Okay.
So click on the D10 +2 and then -2.
10.
You rolled a max 10?
Yeah, it was 10, and then I +2 would make it 12. Like
Okay, so that's 21 total as you leap forward and strike with your flaming sword. Okay.
Plus Bastille damage.
Did you roll the fire damage as well?
Oh no.
Come on. Look after your items, people. So plus 4d6.
Oh my Jesus.
Ugh. Ugh. I was about to say we'll continue this combat next week, but maybe not.
Shadow steps forward.
14.
Nope.
14 on the dice.
Total. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so that is a total of 35. Oof. And yeah. I don't think she's gonna get. Yeah, right. I don't think she's gonna see another turn as she is already on her last legs. All right.
You will never defeat me.
Before my first turn. Okay, Koa.
I am going to cleave her face with my great axe.
Ah. Not this
Sorry
pretty
for how
face.
violent that sounds.
Roll it.
Does a 17 hit?
Yes.
Oof. Okay, 10 points of damage.
Tell me what happens.
I would like to jump up and use all of my body strength to carve down her face and watch the octopus flesh just separate.
Okay, yeah,
Like
just
a lovely
sloths
Japanese
away.
dish.
You make me hungry. I don't want to eat before bed. Okay. Yes, okay, you just come hurtling through the space between you and lash out with your great axe, you said, yes? Yes, okay. And yes, tentacles go flying and she just collapses backwards, howling in pain, and she falls to become so much more raw fish amongst all the other raw fish as she is dead on the floor. Okay, and she... Hang on, I can get rid of that now. Let's see what here. Okay, you look around you and you see the two giant crabs who haven't even got to their turn yet. They are like raising up their giant claws. There's like, as they are in awe of your martial prowess. And
Love the reference. Love it.
and immediately abandon their sea hag mistress, as she has abandoned life. And they are, as I said, yes, we will finish tonight. Okay. Yeah, it was a little Ewok impression. I will confess, it's not my first time. That has happened before in our offline game. So, that was a fire elemental shifted druid was getting praised there by island cultists, island cultists and island tribespeople. Okay, so druid, crabs, natural creatures, creatures of the land and sea. What do you do?
So, do I have any special druid things where I can befriend them?
You
Is
tell
that
me.
what you're pointing at?
You tell me. You tell me. Your animal handling is pretty good. Let's see here. I mean, you have your wild companion, who you could summon as a crab to be their leader, and to bring them with you.
I'll try animal handling.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, give me an animal handling roll. You have advantage if you wish.
Okay. Well, so that's another roll then. 11. Not so
11?
much.
Okay. You attempt to yes, you're just like he's like looking around at the others uncertainly like this. You're trying to communicate with these giant crabs, but they stop their praising gestures towards you, scowl with their two stalk eyes, and sidle out of there.
The amazing thing is, I'm a druid of the coast.
Indeed, you are. You're used to regular sized crabs, not these giant ones. Okay, so you, I'm afraid, do not manage to befriend our sideways friends, but Waku, behave.
I am behaving. I'm behaving in a predictable manner.
Okay, and what do you do?
Take the pineapple-sized sapphire.
Yes, indeed. Okay, so you slowly lift this pineapple-sized sapphire off the pedestal, and whilst it becomes disconnected, the pedestal is continuing to siphon this energy from this place called the Gaping Maw.
Oh, let me see if this works. Just Eldritch blast it a couple times, see if it falls over.
Okay, Can you make me a wisdom saving throw, please?
Yes, I can.
Thank you.
15.
15. Okay. All of you. You see Waku go over and grab this giant jewel, and then as he backs away, reaches out with. What do we see here, Waku? Can you tell me?
It's fairly simple. It's it's the simplest spell in the book for warlocks, so it's got to be somewhat unremarkable. The staff just lights up with a purplish glow for a second as it basically primes to fire, and then a single shot of a purple beam shoots out and splashes against the pedestal.
The pedestal? Okay, I see. And as you do so, the pedestal flares with energy, and it strikes out and catches Waku in the chest, everyone. And you all hear a voice.
If that fool, Orcus, has let you go, I shall make you mine.
And Waku falls backwards, stiff as a board, onto the shells and sand and rotting seaweed, and the pineapple-sized sapphire drops from his claw and rolls unheeded across the sand for a short distance. And as you all rush to their side and gather around them, you see strange movements under his flesh, on his shoulder, at the nape of his neck. And as he slowly comes back to consciousness and his eyes blink once, twice, open again, and he immediately looks over to where the sapphire rolled away and starts scrambling towards it. He gathers it up and is crouching there, huddled, and you can all see his back and legs as he's hunched over this blue gem. And what do you say? You can just see his back and legs.
Want to talk about it?
Anyone else?
Just a small aside, Wander would have collected a bodily sample from the hag.
Okay. Noted.
Something to
Yes?
rest later. That's
Okay, thank you. As Shadov calls out, do you want to talk about it? Waku, what do you say?
Talk about what?
And you see there's a strange echo to Waku's voice, as if you're hearing it twice. And as he stands, bathed in the glow of this giant sapphire, backlit from your point of view, you see Waku, the Cobalt Warlock, stand. And as they say, 2 heads are better than 1. And Waku has a second cobalt head sprouting from his shoulder blade. And you see this in the back. Waku, as you stand and go to turn to your friends, you bump into the snoot of the second head. And you're like, how do you react?
It's not really the change I expected today. But okay.
Are they the same face or are they distinct?
Yes. No, they look the same as in the out there. And the other one says, "Hey, I didn't expect it either. Who are you? Who are all of you?" And we shall stop there. As we leave High Horn, the interior. Well done on choosing the right shipwreck right away. Thank you very much. That helped with the flow of things very quickly.
Totally random.
Yes.
It had to be the one that was upside down because it would have been the hardest one to get.
It was a good lair. It was a good lair. And Kidash, by the way, before I forget, in case I forget next time, you do spy a interesting-looking chest nestled amongst the various bits of things lying about the place here. And we shall stop there for this week. Thank you, everyone, and welcome to level 5, as you have completed another of your obstacles. So all of you may level up before next week, and we head forward to the one remaining... What? Yeah. Oh, sorry, yes. The one remaining portal that is at risk of freeing and emboldening and empowering the chained one. And we will be back. We have 2 more sessions, folks. We will be venturing into the Typhoon Palace as we return next week, and then with the grand finale the week after. Do join us if you are able, and if you're able, join us for all of our other things that we have going on as well. We will be here Wednesday evening or Thursday morning, depending where you are in the world, for Out of the Abyss. Then later on Thursday, Curse of Strahd. Then Friday, speaking of 2 sessions to go, another one with 2 sessions to go at tops, we have Descent into Avernus, as they are readying themselves to face Zariel and drive her from this first layer of the 9 hells. Then, on Saturday, we will have our next session of Candlekeep Mysteries. So many things going on. Do join us if you are able. Head on over to the schedule on our page to see all of the things that we have coming up. And as I said before, if you are so inclined, do give us a follow on YouTube or on Twitter to get the VODs and information about what's coming up. Exciting things down the line. A teaser for which you'll see one of those things coming as we leave you today. But a massive, massive thank you to all of our lovely players here and all of you for joining. Thank you for those wonderful raids and the follows. Thank you so much. If you do want to give us a follow, then you will be notified when we go live, and we will get an invite in your Twitch Whispers to our Discord. Do come and hang out. It is a nice place to be, and then you can catch us whenever you have the chance, and we look forward to that next time. So, let's finish up this giveaway of ours. Any last minute takers? Exclamation mark enter for your chance to win as I go around quickly our groups here. AJ, what is going on with you this week?
Woo! With this week or just in general? Hi, I'm AJ Winters. I am a creative being from Perth, Western Australia. I make creative videos on the internet. I have a channel called Winter's Tales, where I am slowly building a world one step at a time that I will host and DM a campaign in next year. It's very exciting, so go check out the YouTube channel Winter's Tales, or all the socials Winter's Tales Co. Also, I got given this shirt by Witchwood and Warlock, and they gave me a code for you guys, so you guys can get 15% off their stuff as well, and it's really gorgeous. They do all these like little hand drawing art pieces featured on their shirts. So
nice.
If you like that, go check it out.
Okay, can you put that in chat again?
Yeah.
So we got lots of new people joined us since. Thank you, thank you.
That's me.
Right. Awesome. Okay, thank you. Now, Wonder, are you playing in any games with Emma this week?
Yes. We've got, I believe, Shiny Boys this Saturday.
Shiny Boys.
And with Emma as a player, and then we've got the usual Disappointment Crew on Sunday.
Okay.
10 a.m. UK.
Yes, and that's over on Thomas's channel?
Yes, the Baronade.
Yes, let me
Like
do a quick-
marinade, but with a B.
Well, I'll do a shout out. I shall go one more. Baronade. There it is. Okay. They have been streaming art? Really? Wow. Oh yeah, they're drawing stuff right now. Okay. So sorry, I've just never seen them just doing an art stream before. Okay. So yes, if you would like to see Aelin in the other games, that you can catch him over there at the Baronade on over the weekend. Right, okay, thank you everybody, and we shall close up that giveaway now. Good luck everybody that's in there. Boop. There it is, that's gone through. Okay, it has closed. Today's winner of Encounters in Chult by the fantastic CZRPG is going to... Ta-da! Dritz Do Nothing. That's a great name. Okay. Congratulations to Dritz Do Nothing, not Duodin, as we will be getting in touch with your code to grab your copy of Encounters in Chult from multi-bestseller CZRPG. The rest of you do please head on over and grab a look at their extensive library. There's the man himself. Hey, ZZ, thank you so much. Okay, and we will be moving on. There are 2 more chances to win that supplement if you would like to get your hands on it to join us next week or the week after. But until next time, wherever and whenever that may be, as we like to say around these parts, stick around for the raid. If you've got them, let those phoenixes fly. And... Oyasuminasai. Bye.
Yes, me.